Good morning. So it is September 4th, and look at that gorgeous rainbow. So at least something good is coming from the rain. The last time we've seen each other, it was September 2nd. 2 days have passed. Oh boy, it's been a rough 2 days, guys. It really has. So we're gonna feed the dog, and take a look at that gorgeous rainbow one more time. That's really something. So me and Keith, it took us 2 days to do that potato contract. It was pretty lucrative. I will say that it was pretty lucrative. It cost me like $5,000 for Keith's services, but he was a trooper. He helped us every step of the way. So let's see here. We were at about 65,000. Then after the contract, we were at about 140 some thousand. But I did spend some money. I had to buy something to plow the fields with, and I kind of started that job. Keith, he's got a couple days off. The man, he worked really hard, and yeah, I gave him several days off. You know, this is my responsibility. He's just a worker. He shouldn't be working that hard. So we're going to do some work today on our own here. The first thing we have to do is we need to take care of the cows, man. They need food and they need straw. I did give them some straw already, but I haven't filled them up on it. So we need to give them straw. We need to get them fed, and then we need to take care of our fields. Now, I'm not too happy about our toolbox. Let me just pick that up and put that away here. Don't want to lose this. That's not where it goes. Put this right here in the workshop. So, basically, we need to take care of our fields. And, you know, I really thought that doing the job would have been smart, and I don't think it was a bad idea, because we definitely got money. But the problem is, and you know what, I don't think I'm in the right area. Yeah, I'm still getting my bearings around here. Yeah, this is not the cow farm. Okay. Yeah, I'm still getting my bearings around the farm, I gotta say. So, we took that contract, and the only thing I'm really going to say about it is that I should have kind of held off, I think, because we have just too much to do on this farm. But the money's good. The money's up, and we still have time. I talked to Brian, and he was fine with it. He didn't have any issues. I gotta get that. As you can see, I started doing a little plowing / cultivating there. So what we did was we bought a power harrow, and what that's going to do is that is going to plow and cultivate for us. Well, let's get over here. Ooh. Let's shut that. And yeah, we need to give the cows some straw. God, we need to shut that gate. And we need to feed them as well. Now, we already have the bale shredder in the barn. So let's get this hooked up. And I have hay bales in the barn here. And I have hay bales also in that little shed over there around the corner. So we have a ton of hay. I'm thinking we might be able to sell some of the hay. I have no idea how much money we'll get for it, but I think we'll sell it. So let's bring this out. I want to just be able to squeeze that telehandler in there. I don't know. We may not be able to. Let's just pull this out all the way. Does that telehandler have room? Ooh, I don't know. I think it might. Let's hop in it and see here. I mean, it's not that big of a vehicle. Okay, let's take this out a little wider here. Can always raise the boom if we need to. I think it's gonna be all right. Might be a little tight around those wheels, but yes, we got it. All right, so this takes 2 bales. We'll grab a couple bales off the end here. I think that'll be the best bet. So basically, Brian's biggest concern are the animals, which I understand. He's really kind of bent on getting chickens. I don't know why. I think he mentioned something that his wife would really like some fresh eggs. So he said if we could kind of work on getting some chickens, you know, he'd appreciate it. So we're gonna have to do that. You know, he is the boss, so whatever he says, we want to do. Now, the problem might be, well, you know what? If we can just swing back through here again, maybe we can get him in there. I think we can do this. Telehandler's quite maneuverable. We can extend that boom if we need to, which yeah, I think we're gonna have to here. Whoops. And boy, it's coming down, man. It's coming down. There's nothing worse than rain in the fall. It's just kind of a raw, gloomy day. Can we get that in there? Ah, yes. We got it. Perfect. All right. Shut that down. Get this in here. What is that there? Stickers or something. Okay. So we need to back this in. And we got to get this in here just right. Just right. Start overloading straw. There we go. So let that go. We want that to fill up. We want the cows to be nice and comfortable. We want them to have all the bedding and food that they need. So we're going to fill this up. And then we'll fill them up with food because they're going to need some more food as well. Now, we do have a milk tanker. We bought one in the store. They had one on sale. So we bought one of those. So we have a milk tanker. We have that power harrow that we're going to use, but we're using the other John Deere on that. So is this empty? No. I have no idea how much straw these guys are going to take, so I'll just let this empty out, and then I'll have to check. See if they have enough. We have plenty of hay here. There's no reason the cows need to go without with all the hay that we have. Why do I keep calling it hay? Straw. It's not hay, it's straw. And we have a lot of it, so Alright, so that's actually full enough for me. I think that's fine. I think they would probably take one more hay bale, but I'm okay with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to just back this in here. And now for the most important thing. We need to pick up the trailer and we need to give them more food. Now, if I could remember where I put the trailer. Oh, look at that, guys. It's cleared up out. The rain has stopped. The sun's coming out. It looks like it's actually going to be a gorgeous day. So I think, yes, the tipper is right over here. So we'll have to grab this. And of course I'd have to park the ATV right there, but it's all right. We'll get it. We'll get it. As you can see, that's all the straw that we have right there. So I'm thinking, man, we have more than enough to get us through the winter. So I'm definitely thinking that maybe we could sell some of it. I don't know. We'll have to see. Now, I'm pretty sure Brian said this is full. So yeah, it's definitely got some in it. And he said that if we empty this out, just call up the shop, tell them we need more, and they'll come and fill it up. So that's actually perfect. Okay, so it's going to take some time to fill up this tipper here. But the cows, they really do need some food. They're kind of without now, and it looks like we're going to need some diesel in this thing pretty soon. We're at about a half a tank. Now that's another thing. Like in America, we have gas stations, and there's not a gas station around here. So what they do, they actually have fuel right on the farm. Again, they have it delivered. So someone comes by, they deliver the fuel tanks, and yeah, that's where we get the fuel from. So that's another thing that we have to manage. We have to keep an eye on that, and when those fuel tanks get low, we'll have to put in an order for those, because we don't want to run out of fuel on the farm. Okay, so it looks like that silo's empty. Man, I could have sworn he said it was full. But, yeah, it's definitely empty, so we'll have to call up the shop and tell them that we need more of that. I mean, the cows are going to go without. I don't know how long it'll take for them to fill it up, but hopefully they do it fairly quick. But that's, I guess that's enough of the animals today, because we really can't feed them anymore. The good news is they're not out of food, but they were just getting low, so they're still good. They'll be all right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this tipper just here, because we are going to be using this soon. And you know what? I might as well just leave the tractor there. And we're going to head on over to the other John Deere. And we're going to start ripping this field up, because we really need to get rolling here. I need to put that away. Oh, I really need to get a power washer as well, because it really kills me seeing all of our machines that dirty. And again, small things like that, Brian's cool with. It's funny because he monitors the account that we have, and he kind of seen that it was getting low, and he was like, you know, what's going on? And I was like, don't worry about it, man. You know, we got a contract going. We're going to make a lot of it back. So he was like, okay. And when he seen that the money was back, he was quite pleased. So, and that's definitely where we want to be at. As I said, you know, he did say that we could come to him if we need more money, but I want to show him that, you know, we can do things on our own. So this is what I'm using. This is a Power Harrow, and this is going to actually plow the field and cultivate it at the same time. Now, I will say that I would be happier if we could get something with a lot wider work width, but this is going to get the job done, and I feel like it'll get the job done a lot quicker than a standard plow would. Oh, and it is a gorgeous day. Alright, so we have such a job ahead of us. I mean, we have to get this field taken care of. We have to get that field taken care of. And I was actually talking to Brian, and he said that we own 2 other fields. And I knew that we owned field number 2. I have not taken a look at it yet. But he also said there's another field that we own. I think he said like field 23. And he thinks that there's something planted in that field, but he can't remember. So we're going to have to take a run over there and check and see what's up with that field. If there is something in it, and it's ready, then, you know, we're definitely going to have to harvest that, because we don't want to waste any crops. But I have no idea if there's anything in that field or not. I'm pretty sure he said field 2, there's nothing in. And basically what he told us was, make sure the cows are taken care of. That's the first priority. Field-wise, he said take care of field 6. He said if we can't get the other fields taken care of until spring, then that's fine. Or no, planted. I'm sorry, planted. He really wants field 6 planted, but the other fields, he said, don't worry about if you don't get them planted. So, all right, I am going to continue working on this field, guys, and hopefully it won't take me all day. It might though. But you know what? I'll catch up with you when it's done, and then we'll go and we'll take a look at that other field that he has and see what's going on with it. See if he has anything planted in it or not. we are almost done with this field, and you know what? It didn't take as long as I thought it would have. I'm not gonna lie, it would be nice to have Keith here to get him started fertilizing this field for us, but that's all right. There's something about the satisfaction of doing the job yourself, though, I will say. So, some developments that happened while we were power harrowing our field here. The shop called us. They told us that the TMR was delivered, so we had to stop. We had to go sign the invoice for the delivery. And then, as you've seen, I kind of slipped in a little clip there that we did feed the cows. Now, it is taking quite a bit of food to feed the cows, man. I'm going to need to talk to Brian and really figure out where he's at with that, because I feel like we could be doing a lot more if we made our own TMR. Again, I don't know what's in field 2. I don't know what's in field 23. If I could talk him into making either one of those possibly a grass field. But then again, you know what? He does have another field. He has some fields that have to do with the other animals. I think he's got a field adjacent that is a grass field. So I'm going to have to look into that, because I think it would just be better if we could make our own TMR. But for the time being, we'll just keep buying it like we're doing. I mean, it's not ideal because we're going to have to buy it a lot, but it is cheap, so that's cool. But anyway, this field is all done. And it's only like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so that's beautiful. Ooh, we have the beacons on this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just park this right up over here for now. We have all our tractors in the same spot here. Okay, shut that down. We're going to hop on the ATV. We're going to take a ride up to field number 2 first, and then we're going to try to find field number 23. There's that hot air balloon again. I don't know who owns that, but he has a good time, that's for sure. Another thing I want to do, I don't know if I want to get rid of this, but I definitely need something else for transportation, just because I really don't want to ride around in this when it rains and if it snows. I'm not sure if it's going to snow in the winter. You know, I don't know much about the winters here in the UK. But yeah, so we're going to take off here. We're going to run up to field number 2. I need to see what that looks like. And then we're going to try to find field number 23 and see what's in there. As I said, Brian seems to think that there's crops planted in that field. But yeah, we'll have to go take a look. And I need to get my bearings here. Okay, so we should stay right on this road, actually. This road goes north and should bring us right to our field. Yeah. Had to go past that farm. Goodness, there's a lot of deer in this area. Definitely don't want to hit deer with this ATV, because, man, that'll just wreck it. Beautiful country, though, I must say. It is beautiful country. So far, I'm enjoying my time here. Let's, oh, okay. Actually, that's our field right there, and you know what? There is nothing planted in that field. And now that I look at it, that is not a grass field. This is definitely not a grass field. This is huge. Wow, another really big field. Let's just kind of drive around the edge of this thing here. Man, okay. If we planted grass on this field, oh boy, wow, that would be something else. That would be something else. This would be a lot of grass. This would be a lot of silage. Looks like Yeah, there's a field for sale right there. Interesting. I have to remember that. Yeah, this field is just massive. I mean, we could probably make a fortune off this field if we wanted to do silage and just sell it. This would make a ton of TMR for the cows. Probably too much, considering that they're not even reproducing yet. Eventually, you know, I guess by the way he's talking, he kind of wants to have a pretty big dairy farm, but yeah, that's not until a ways away. Okay, so that's field number 2. I'm not going to worry about shutting that gate because I don't think anybody's going to bother. So now we need to boogie on over to field number 23, I think it is. We need to see what's in that. I'm curious to see if he's right, if there is something planted in that field or not. Alright, so on the map, it looks like we could take this as a shortcut, so we're just going to open this gate. I don't think these farmers will mind if we cut across here. So wait a minute. That's showing field 35 we own as well. That's right over here. Let's see if I can just kind of squeeze through these hedges here. Yeah. Oh, there's a fence. Let's just jump that. Okay. Okay, field 4. So we own field 4. Is this an animal pen, though? That's what we need to find out. If I don't see any troughs on it... Oh! Crow just flew up on me. If I don't see any troughs on this, then I'm going to assume that this is not an animal pen. And so far, so good. I don't see any troughs. So this is just a large grass field that apparently he owns. So we can cut all of this up, collect it up in a forage wagon, turn it into silage, and then we can make our own TMR. Okay, so 35 is the pig's enclosure, which I don't know why he has that. Like I said, I know he wants chickens. He hasn't said anything about pigs or sheep, but I do know he has a sheep enclosure as well, which I think that's what this is. But you know what? That's all right. That's all right. So this field 4, we are gonna harvest this. We're gonna cut this grass up. We're gonna need to get a mower. We don't have one yet. Again, you know, he says priorities with animals, but I mean, technically, that's gonna help the cows immensely if we can get our own TMR going in here. Alright, so I have to watch our GPS here to find this other field. Where could it be? Field number 23. I believe he said 23. Okay, so... Oh, another gate. Wow. Okay, so... They really like gates in the UK, I guess. That's alright. I wonder what field this is. I don't see a number on this. Okay, guys, so this is field number 23, and I would say this is canola? This looks like canola to me. Not a huge field. Boy, this is really on a slope. Look at this. That is crazy. Look how that slopes down like that. Wow. Alright, so this isn't ready yet. Doesn't look like this will be ready for maybe another couple months or so, actually. Okay. So, not a bad piece of scouting. So that's field 23. Let's turn around here. We don't want to hurt the crops. And then we have field 2. And then we have that field 4. So field 4, man, is ready to be cut. I hate to waste that grass, but like I said, we don't have a mower yet. I'm going to have to talk to him and see what he thinks. And also, I need to find out if there is a silage bunker anywhere on his property. I haven't seen one, so I don't know if he has one or not. I definitely don't want to bale that and make silage bales out of that. I would prefer to just cut it loose and collect it. But anyway, guys, I think that's where we're going to end this episode. We have a lot to do. We have a lot to discuss with Brian. We're going to have to figure out about how to make silage, if there's anyone around here that we can do that. Also, we're going to have to... Oh, man, there's so much to do. We need to plant that field. We need to fertilize it still. And, good Lord, this toolbox. What? Is someone messing with me? Someone keeps taking this toolbox and putting it out here. Odd. But, yeah, we have our work cut out for us. I mean, we're okay with money right now, so I don't think I'm going to do any contracts just yet. The one thing we do need, we need to get a power washer. We need to put that in. You know what? I'm going to have to make a list. I have to make a list for them, guys. So, yeah, that's where we're going to end this episode. It doesn't seem like we got a lot done, but we really did. I mean, just getting anything done related to field work is a huge accomplishment, I feel. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. And I hope you stick around for the next one, because next time we're going to be fertilizing that field. Hopefully we'll be seeding it. I don't see why we won't. I'll probably get Keith back to work helping us here, and then we're going to have to do something with this field. Again, he said he's not too concerned about it. Field 2 is cultivated. It's ready to go. So, you know what? We may plant something up in field 2 as well. But, okay, that's for next time, guys. I'll stop rambling. Again, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and we'll see you next time.